Pages later and here we are. Lord of the Flies, written by William Golding, published September 17, 1954. Protagonist, Ralph. Antagonist, Jack. Imagine, a plane crashes on a deserted island. Who's on the plane? A group of British schoolboys and a few adults, fleeing some danger in England. None of the adults survive the crash. The story goes on to show what the group of boys do to survive on an island while they await being saved. They hope. In the face of peril, the kids set up their own version of civilization, initially mirrored after their own society. They vote in the most seemingly reasonable leader, Ralph, who wants to maintain order and calm during the devastating events. This quickly spirals out of control, because they're kids, who want to do what they want to do, when they want to do it. Obviously. Ralph tries his best to keep the kids in good spirits while maintaining order and routine. He struggles against Jack's more aggressive attitude and violent undertones. While Ralph is in charge, everyone is assigned a role, Jack's team being responsible for keeping a signal fire going, which they make using Piggy's glasses. Jack and his team of hunters don't pay attention, because they are busy doing what they want and feel like doing, so the fire goes out just before a plane flies over. Classic. Due to Jack's low-key vicious attitude and complete opposition to Ralph's rule, the group ends up dividing into two different camps. Ralph's, a civilized camp, Jack's a cutthroat, authoritarian camp. A lot of one-off incidents happen that drive the boys into more madness each day. One being the idea there are beasts out to get them. That idea leads to one of the kids, Simon, being mistaken for a beast in the dark. The group, mistakenly, beats Simon to death. TF. Death number 1. Simon. After the messed up beating, Ralph and one of his last supporters, Piggy, go to Jack's wackadoo camp, to try to reason with them. It goes terribly. Jack's camp clearly is in their mob mentality era. What's mob mentality? The desire to participate in a group, generally neglecting personal feelings and critical thinking, taking on the beliefs and actions of the people around them. Also known as herd or hive mentality. While Piggy is trying to help Ralph get the attention of Jack's camp with their little conch shell, one of the kids, Roger, literally rolls a boulder onto Piggy. It hits him. His body falls into the sea, he gets washed away. TF again. Death number 2. Piggy. Ralph is officially shook after death number 2, so he hides in the jungle. Angry as hell, Jack decides to burn up the jungle to force Ralph out of hiding. Ralph discovers the Royal Navy has finally rolled up to save them. He races through the smoky jungle to the beach. The Royal Navy is shocked at the savagery the kids fell into. And while not all the kids made it out alive, at least only 2 of them were killed by the other kids. The end. Thanks for watching another Pages Later production. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe.